मलयप्पा गोविन्द गोविन्द। चक्रा विप्रपरायणस्य
तुषाराद्रिसङ्काशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटिप्रभासी शरीरं स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलिनीं चारुगङ्गा लसद्भालबालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा चलत्कुण्डलं शुभ्रनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयालुं मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरमुण्डमालं प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि
உரை ஒன்றும் இல்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை கண்ணா குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை கோவிந்தா குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை கண்ணா கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நிற்கின்றாய் கண்ணா கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாமல் நின்றாலும் எனக்கு குறையொன்றும் இல்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா வேண்டியதை தந்திட
तुषाराद्रिसङ्काशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटिप्रभासी शरीरं स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलिनीं चारुगङ्गा लसद्भालबालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा चलत्कुण्डलं शुभ्रनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयाळु मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरमुण्डमालं प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि
यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि.
The truth is one. The wise perceive it in many ways. Cosmic reality is one. Every perception of reality is wise. All perceptions of the one reality are wise. So why conflict at all? Ekam sat vibrahai bahuta vadanti. Ekam sat vibrahai bahuta vadanti.
Namaste. Welcome to the Global Limitless Field with Sri Krishnaji. We are connecting from Ekam, the World Center for Enlightenment. I am Purnima, a disciple of Sri Preethaji and Sri Krishnaji. Today, I will be supporting you in the Limitless Field experience. Today is a very important day for all of us. Today, we will journey with Sri Krishnaji to have a glimpse of the sacred experience of God consciousness. You will receive this sacred gift today that has the power to impact the very fabric of your life. This gift will unfold as synchronicities and beautiful happenings in your life. Let us participate with total dedication and not miss a single moment of the event. It is time to be in the presence of Sri Krishnaji. Let us welcome Sri Krishnaji joyfully to lead us forward.
Namaste. How are you all doing? It is so wonderful to reconnect with every one of you. Hope all of you are safe and your family members are safe and that all of you are having a wonderful life. Today, let me lead you into a journey of reconnecting with God consciousness. A direct experience of God consciousness is very different from an idea or understanding of God. When you have an understanding of God, it falls into the realm of the mind. When you have an actual experience of God, you transcend the mind. You enter the realm of pure consciousness. This is Ekam Patha, the path of Ekam. Today, as you immerse in the limitless field meditation, you will come upon the experience of God consciousness. God consciousness is an awakening to your connection to your source, to the one field of intelligence that pervades and permeates the entire universe. That all pervasive field of intelligence is what I call universal intelligence. Universal intelligence is embedded within every aspect of the universe, both the living and the non-living. This universal intelligence is immanent in every atom and molecule of the universe. That is why it is a being. It is the soul of the universe. This intelligence is within everyone and everything. It is like a vast infinite web with infinite nodal points. And each nodal point is you, me, and everything else. The nature of this web is interconnection. It connects everything to everything else. Connection is its very nature and essence. The universal intelligence, is like the human body. And we each are like the various parts of the body. So, for example, let us say your leg is hurt. Then it sends a distress signal to the brain. Then your entire body takes charge of addressing the pain in the leg. Various systems of your body get into action, like the sensory motor system and the immune system, all come together in an intelligent way to heal the pain. Just like this phenomenon of our body is the phenomenon of connecting to God consciousness. I want you all to know that when 5 factors come together within you, you attune perfectly with this divine dimension and the response flows. First, you must immerse again and again in meditation on the nature of God consciousness. Second, you must be in a state of no suffering. The greater your state, the greater the response. Third, you must be clear about what you need. Fourth, you must ask for help. Fifth, you must trust the universal intelligence enough to say, "Give me what I ask only if it is beneficial for me." So let me repeat this again for you. No matter where you are, if you need the universal intelligence to interfere, these are 5 factors you have to bring together in yourself. 1, you must meditate on the nature of God consciousness. 2, you must be in a wonderful state. 3, you must be clear about the blessing you need. 4, you must ask. 5, you must trust the universal intelligence enough to say, "Give me if this is good for me." This is how you can draw the power of universal intelligence into your life every day after today. With these 5 factors coming together, you will send a signal to the universal intelligence. This signal will evoke a response. And this response does not come from one source. The various nodal points in the cosmic web are activated and come into action. The entire web is responding to your signal, and the grace flows from anywhere. God consciousness is a state of being awake to this vast, infinite benevolent intelligence that responds to your call. I believe that one of the fundamental reasons for humanity's suffering is that it has lost this precious experience of God consciousness. Human brain and consciousness is designed for this experience of the sacred. God consciousness is a state where you experience an uninterrupted presence of the divine or the universal intelligence within you. Whether you are engaged in your work, fulfilling your responsibilities towards your family, or relaxing with yourself, no matter what you do, a part of you is awake to a beautiful connection with the divine. In this state, you feel an immense flow of energy, intelligence, and grace, as if you are connected to an inexhaustible power supply. At times like this, the universal intelligence flows into you as divine inspiration or intuition and guides you. In those moments, your brain acts as a channel, receiving higher wisdom and insights from another dimension beyond physical and mental. Like a baby connected to its mother through an umbilical cord, receives all the nourishment it needs. Being in God consciousness, you will find the courage, strength, and the joy to live life. Today, in the Limitless Field meditation, I will open you to the sacred experience of God consciousness.
We will now listen to a sharing from a tapasvi. Tapasvis are seekers who have undergone a 4-week journey that Sri Preethaji and Sri Krishnaji lead seekers through for enlightenment. They have led several groups of seekers into the glorious peaks of enlightened states. We will now listen to Krishnaji from Bangalore, who was in tapas while he recorded his experience of God consciousness for all of us to listen. Let us now listen to Krishnaji.
Here I would like to say something about, in one of the session, they said the whole universal will be seeing. With a very curiosity, I was wondering how the universe will be seeing, how we can see that they are seeing that a kind of a thing. Just a thought came. In the prakriya, at the end of the thing, they say that you collapse to the ground, Mother Earth. So we collapsed, and within 3-5 minutes, as we were embracing the Ekam Kshetra floor, it's a great wonder. First, I saw entire universe. Slowly, a fish came with her beautiful eyes. It is seeing us as a tapasvis, and myself and tapasvis, everybody there. Then some whale came. Then a starfish came. Then octopus came. Like this, all kinds of jalacharas were really seeing us. And after that, all the land animals, tiger, deer, rabbit, peacock, like so many animals, they are also watching us. I could distinctly see that them beautifully watching us. Then after that, I was wondering what will happen. Then I saw from the heaven, all the rishis were seeing us. All Siddha Purushas are seeing us. Then Devatas, they came, they saw us, and they were pouring flowers on our entire tapasvis in the Ekam. It's something which is really amazing. And after that, my Pitru Devatas came. They also seeing us, and they were very happy, like this. Then again, the entire universe with that beautiful two eyes, they are viewing. That is, the Brahmanda is viewing us completely. And then I saw Preethaji and Krishnaji with so compassion. They were smiling and watching us and blessing us. This was very, very distinct. Then Ekam towers, something amazing. The beautiful two eyes from the Ekam tower, even the Ekam Kshetra is seeing us completely. This made me to go into a very deep silence, which is a really very, very great silence. There is no words to express that kind of a silence. It's something, it moved me to the very good state, and with ecstasy and with my tears in my eyes, as Ananda Bashpa, I could really express my gratitude to this wonderful universal watching, which in the teaching they said they will be watching, which I could able to distinctly see and enjoy that prakriya and the happening, something really amazing. I am really grateful to our masters.
Now let me talk to you about World Oneness Day. March 7th is here, and with it comes the World Oneness Day. On March 7th, we will celebrate the second annual World Oneness Day. Shri Preethaji and I launched World Oneness Day last year because we believe the solution to all the world's problems lies in humanity feeling greater oneness with each other. Then people will not divide and separate so much from one another. One group will not feel superior and hurt the other. The world would be a much more peaceful and beautiful place for all of us. We chose March 7th every year to celebrate World Oneness Day. It is the birthday of my father, Shri Bhagavan, who is the founder of the Oneness movement. Last year, we had scores of seekers worldwide who came together and gave Diksha for humanity to awaken to oneness. This year too, Shri Preethaji and I will give you a powerful Diksha for humanity to awaken to a state of oneness. We invite all of you to join us online on March 7th from 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Indian Standard Time to give Diksha to humanity to move towards oneness. As millions of us come together year after year and give Diksha, a gigantic world oneness wave would arise, which would weaken the forces of division and separation in humanity. It will turn humanity's collective actions towards greater cooperation, compassion, and togetherness with each other. Shri Preethaji and I have entered Mahadhyana with this great sankalpa of humanity's awakening to oneness. As we perform our penance every day, we invite every one of you to begin your dhyana, to be part of generating this force field of oneness for humanity. You too will have to do dhyana. It has to be a collective effort from as many of us. When you enter the dhyana, you must hold the intention that you, your beloved ones, and all humanity must awaken to oneness. That the power of your dhyana must flow to humanity as an offering of oneness. Your dhyana will be to chant the Ekam mantra, Hamsa Soham Ekam, 108 times every day. Ekam mantra generates the power of oneness in humanity's consciousness. It is a reverberation of oneness. Several thousands have already begun their dhyana for world oneness starting February 13th. As you do your dhyana every day, you will experience greater connection and oneness with your family members, friends, and people around you. With this experience of connection and oneness, you will be an excellent conduit for divine blessings to flow through you when you give Diksha on the World Oneness Day. On March 7th, as we connect as one and give Diksha, a divine portal will open and immense grace and blessings will flow to humanity. To contribute to oneness of humanity, you must know, is an extraordinary blessing and punya. And the way you earn punya is by inspiring 5 members of your soul circle, who are the closest relationships of your life, to do their dhyana as an offering to world oneness, and to join us on the World Oneness Day to give Diksha for awakening humanity to oneness. Today I will bless you during the Limitless Field for your dhyana to be fruitful, so that Diksha flows powerfully through you on the World Oneness Day. I will meet you in the Limitless Field soon.
Let us now listen to a sharing from another tapasvi, David Roberts from the United States. He's the world's leading expert on exponential leadership and is one of the world's top experts on disruption and exponential technology. His passion and expertise is to inspire and help leaders achieve greater and more responsible potential in times of immense change. He would now share with you his enlightenment journey that he just completed a couple of weeks ago under the guidance of Shri Preethaji and Shri Krishnaji. Let us listen to David Roberts.
Just went through tapas here at Ekam with a wonderful experience and some wonderful realizations that enlightenment is not just for Buddhist disciples, it's available and accessible to everyone. And as unlikely as I thought it was that it could happen to me, I know now it could happen to everyone. Now I imagine a very different world, a world where our leaders have become enlightened and they are not suffering, and that they make decisions from a state of beauty and a state of happiness. And if you can imagine how much better those decisions would be, coming from a state of compassion and abundance than from a state of fear and scarcity and anguish. Enlightenment is possible for anyone seeking it, but especially with the guidance of gurus. And I can express my extreme gratitude towards Sri Krishnaji and Sri Preethaji, without which this would not have happened in 1,000 years for me. There are, I believe it's 14 octillion atoms in you, and at least 500,000 of the atoms in your body right now were in the body of the Buddha or Jesus or any person that you can think of in the world. That's just how connected we are. And this illusory idea of separation creates a set of compounding and complex challenges for us. And the sooner and faster we can see the truth, that nothing is separated, that nothing in our universe exists that's separated from everything else, or from everything else that happened before it. And as we see this truth of the connectedness, we cannot help but then have the compassion for other people and for the world that we're so dependent on. I wanted to encourage you to attend World Oneness Day on March 7th online for 60 minutes. And I encourage you to do this not just for yourself, but since we're connected to the world, you're also doing it for the world. See you there.
In a few minutes from now, we will be entering the powerful limitless field with Sri Krishnaji. Entering the limitless field is entering the field of the divine. Today, as you move into the limitless field, you will have an experience of God consciousness. God consciousness is an awakening to your connection to your source, to the one field of divine that pervades and permeates the entire universe. God consciousness is a state of being where you are awake to this vast, infinite, benevolent intelligence that responds to your call. We request you now to move into total silence and not interact with each other, because only by being in silence can you tune into the limitless field and receive the profound experience it can give you. Kindly put your mobile phones on silence now. Sit with your spine erect, either on a chair or on the floor. Please do not move around during this period. Rest your hands upon your thighs with palms facing upwards. Let the tips of your index fingers touch the tips of your thumbs. Breathe slowly and deeply into your chest. You may have your eyes open now. You may gently close your eyes. Join your palms at your heart in prayer. Ask Shri Krishnaji to bless you for the experience of God consciousness to unfold within you now. You may now join your palms at your heart in prayer. Let us now immerse and repeat the Ekam mantra, Hamsa Soham Ekam. As you chant, feel that you and the Divine are so deeply connected. The Divine is in your heart and you are in the heart of the Divine.
Hamsa Soham Ekam. Hamsa Soham Ekam.
Gently relax your hands and rest them on your thighs. Shri Krishnaji will now lead you into an experience of God consciousness, where you will feel that everyone around you, your family, friends, neighbors, all people living on earth, all life forms that are thriving on earth, and all forces of nature, everything is a part of the divine. And everything is a cell in the body of God. Bring your attention to the middle of your brain. Stay still and allow yourself to be led deeper into the experience of God consciousness. You may now slowly open your eyes. Kindly mark the dates for the coming manifest with Sri Preethaji. In the month of March, it would be Manifest Prajna Kshetra Activation, Manifest Intelligence. This manifest would happen on the 13th of March 2022. For all international seekers from East, the manifest would happen from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Indian time. For all international seekers from the West, the manifest would happen from 10 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Indian time. And for all the Indian seekers, the manifest would be from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on the same day, 13th March, Indian time. It was wonderful to meet all of you in the limitless field today. May the blessings of the divine be with you. Namaste.
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति 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 शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति
आरोग्यवान् भव सौभाग्यवान् भव यशस्वी भव आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति
आरोग्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषो शतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिय प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान्
भवति शतयु पुरुषशतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषशतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषशतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषशतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान् भव
शतमानं भवति शतयु पुरुषशतीन्द्रिय आयुष्याविन्द्रिये प्रतितिष्ठति
आयुष्यवान्
प्रतितिष्ठति
आरोग्यवान् भव
प्रतितिष्ठति
सौभाग्यवान् भव
प्रतितिष्ठति
आरोग्यवान् भव
प्रतितिष्ठति
सौभाग्यवान् भव आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव सौभाग्यवान् भव यशस्वी भव आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव सौभाग्यवान् भव आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव सौभाग्यवान् भव आयुष्यवान् भव आरोग्यवान् भव सौभाग्यवान् भव यशस्वी भव सौभाग्यवान्